Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Retro Nate, tackling a game that I think confused a lot of us as kids, even though we really wanted to get into it and play it because the movie was so cool. I'm talking about Rambo for the NES. This was one that just was a really convoluted maze, but we kept on just swinging our knife and killing bugs and snakes to try to figure it out. Well, today I'm going to take you through the entire thing, show you how the game is played, explain all of how it works to you, and we'll show you the ending as well. Hey, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I am working through every NES, SNES, and Sega Genesis game in the North American library and would love to have you along for the journey. If you like videos like this, be sure to leave a like on this one and comment on it so that I know whether you played this game as a kid or if this was one that you could figure out when you were younger. All right, let's get right over to the game and get started. This one's going to take us a little bit of time today, and I want to make sure that we give it the full experience. All right, little intro screen for us, starting with the option to start or continue. So this game does have a password system that we'll show you as we get into it. And a pretty cool, Rambo lettering showing up out of the flames in the background. Let's go ahead and start our new game, and it gives us a pretty cool helicopter scene right off the top. Giving us the details about our hero, John Rambo, born in 1947, Indian and German, citizen U.S. military service, joined Special Forces 1964, expert in light weapons and hand-to-hand combat, qualified medic, POW for 3 months, escaped, combat missions 59. My man has been through it. Numerous service awards, and he is currently single, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know. And he is a licensed pilot. All right, getting us started. Colonel Troutman visits Rambo in military prison. So already, it's letting us know that this game is not based on Rambo, the First Blood. This is actually based on First Blood Part 2, which takes place with Rambo as a POW, as a prisoner himself. Rambo, I want to send you on a mission. It's dangerous, but you'll be free if you succeed. Our men are still missing, in a jungle in Vietnam. We believe they are alive, prisoners of the enemy. Your mission is to sneak into the enemy camp and find them. Are you up to it? Oh, no, I think I feel better in prison, But it's up to you. The game doesn't start until you say yes. Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, I'm not afraid of death. Good. I'll make the arrangements. So that's it. You cannot progress unless you finally accept that you are not afraid of death, and the helicopter drops you off at the base. So here is our guy, Rambo. I mean, the coolest running motion maybe on the NES. Look at him swinging those arms. So if you work your way to the right, like most people would intuitively do, you run across the first person, and you press the A button and that doesn't talk to him, and you press the B button and that doesn't talk to him, it actually just swings a knife trying to hurt them, and you press the start button and that just pauses it, and you press the select button and it doesn't do anything. You have to hit the up button to talk to people in this game. I'm Erickson. I'm glad to work with you. Hey, me too, man. Good to talk to you, Erickson. Rambo, forget about your absurd hand-to-hand fighting. Military technology will work best. Go to the hangar. Okay, let's go to the hangar. So we proceed to the right like any normal person, and sure enough, this level just loops. There's nowhere to go. You go to the right, and you immediately end up on the left. You have to take this little tile to the south. So that's how the map of this game works, is these little tiles show up, and you have to press up to follow them. So we're going to take that one down into the hangar. And we got another jabroni to talk to here. I'm Commander Murdoch. We want you to get into enemy territory and take photographs of the POW camp. You're not to engage the enemy. Photos? Not rescue them? I repeat, you're not to engage the enemy. Go to the weapons center and get ready. All right, so we have our orders to just take photos of the POWs and not save them. Interesting. Hopping into the weapons center, I picked some weapons for your mission. Go to Troutman. All right, so we've done our 4 little conversations, and now we've picked up 20 throwing knives. You see at our status bar at the top there next to our dagger, and you can switch between weapons with the select button. You can also pause the game and switch between different weapons as well. All right, off we go to Troutman. Where'd you... Oh, I gotta go up. Forgot. There's Murdoch. Should have known. Dork. Let's go follow the north tile back upstairs. Skip by this fella Erickson here, and let's go to Troutman and get going. All right. There's a contact man Co over there. He'll guide you in the jungle. You've got 36 hours to get in, complete your assignment, and get the hell out. Well, interesting, the 36-hour thing. If you are in a dialogue session in this game and you press the start button, the pause menu actually brings up your time of your mission along with your status, your life and your experience and such. So you can always check on the amount of time that it's taking you to beat the game. You technically have until I think that hits like 48 or something. It goes very slow. It's not going to be an issue for you as long as you follow along with what we're doing here. But anyway, you can always check your status if you're in a dialogue menu and hit start. All right, if you get in trouble, try to reach the extraction site marked on the map. Rambo, good luck. And off we go. Into the jungle to start our mission. Very excited for this. There he goes, down into the jungle, and here we are. All right, we are swinging our knife, obviously, at the big hornets and snakes of the jungle. This was the main enemy that we faced in the Rambo movies, I'm sure. I'm sure it didn't have to do with people. It was just taking care of insects. But anyway, these are the enemies that you must fight to start. And you see the numbers that are popping up there as I kill these enemies. Those are my experience points that I'm earning. So there are 8 levels of experience that you can attain. It goes from 0 to 7 on my dagger. You see the dagger up there, it says L0. Because, you know, they made good choices in this game and made it go from 0 to 7 instead of 1 to 8. Whatever. Okay, if you keep going right, you run into a wall. Can't go any further. So we're going to swing back to our north tile and head up. I guess north on the map is always up. So we go up. All right, headed over to this little area. Just skip by these dorks. I don't need them. We're going to go north again, over to the left. If you were to go right, you would run into a guy who's standing by a boat who says he cannot help you unless you give him money. So it's kind of a dead end that you reach over there. So going to the left will just save you a little bit of time going through this section. Take out these snakes. If you run into them, they explode. Some really powerful legs from Rambo there. All right, one more bug to worry about. Boom. Now we got a tiger that's going to jump up at us up here. Swing your knife there. There we go. Got some arrows that we can use as a new weapon pretty soon. And our first level up is going to occur at 20 experience points. We're getting pretty close to that now. We should get it in this little section here. I think there's also a tiger that tries to hurt us there. More arrows. Beautiful. Oops, I didn't turn. You'll find you cannot turn while you are ducking in this game, so you actually have to stand, turn, and then duck again in order to turn around and face your enemy. It is a very annoying mechanic. You will grow tired of it very, very quickly. All right, the music has changed, which means that this is not a battle scene. This is a conversation, a dialogue scene. And we have met our contact, Ko. I'm Ko. You did not expect a woman. Would you like to know something?
What do you think about me?
What? You look good. The camp is located in the jungle, to the east of the river. I've arranged a boat. Let's go to the dock. All right, so she is the key to getting on that boat that you would run into if we had gone east a little bit earlier. So we're going to make our way back down to that boat area, taking out these snakes in the process. Snakes. I don't know no snakes. We don't worry too much about health here because we are going to get a full health restore when we get onto the boat, which comes up in the scene after this. So we head to the right and talk to our man who's in charge of the boat. What? You should know us. We want to get on the boat. Here's money. Ooh.
Okay. Get on. Hurry.
Great. We paid him. We get a boat ride, and off we go. Be able to save our comrades. Rambo and Co. on the boat. All right, so we're just chilling. My man is at the helm, and let's talk to Co.
What does this pendant mean?
It brings me good luck. Rambo, keep this pendant. Please take care of it.
Okay.
Now here we are. We'll have to walk to the camp from here, or from here to the camp. So once you've talked to Ko, you get a full health recharge. You see my life is up to 100, and now we are moving on to our first set of missions in this area. Don't take that south tile. We're going to go there later. First thing you want to do is talk to Ko, and she will lay out that your first mission is off to the east in the village. So that's where we are going next. All right. Okay, more bees, more snakes, and all this fun junk. Ooh, we got ourselves some grenades. That's a fun little weapon that we'll be able to use in a couple of spots later. Take these things out, get your little experience, and off we go. All right, kind of a different scene here. Going to navigate through here. I think we also want to worry about getting this actually, we'll use those grenades we just got. Take out that tiger there. Whoops. There we go. Also take out this snake if we can. There we go. There we are. Beautiful. I'm not too worried about the XP right now. It's not something that really matters at this point. If you go to the right, there is a key item you can get from one of these blue bats. So there are some spiders flying around, but if you get to this second blue bat, they have an exploding arrow, which is kind of a nice sub-weapon. So you can grab 10 of those if you want to go over there. But nothing else over there, just a dead end. And now we're going to use the north tile. Now this is where I started to look at this game and go, this reminds me a lot of Zelda 2. Just the XP system, the caves with the, there's no light in here and there's bugs crawling around. Tell me in the comments if you think I'm crazy that there's a little bit of an element of Zelda 2 in this game. Anyway, work your way. That room just wraps, so all you got to do is go to the right. It'll take you back to the left, and then you take the north tile to get out of there. Now we're going to head over to the right-hand side because we got to pick up an item before we move on. Into the first cabin here, and we're going to get a little submission that we need to get through. A kid is missing in a cave to the north. Please find him.
Huh?
Rambo, please save the kid.
Oh, okay.
Why did you come here?
I want to save the kid in the cave.
I know I sound like Rocky, but I can't distinguish the two. Take this lamp. All right, perfect. Now we can actually see what's going on in those caves, which is going to be necessary as we move through. Back over here to our scene to the left. Oh, again, the Zelda 2 feel. The floating skulls, that's the gargoyle pattern. The gargoyle head pattern from the castles. Don't try to tell me this isn't a little ugly cousin of Zelda 2. All right, take the tile to the north and then duck under this cobra who's shooting projectiles at you. Just try to keep yourself out of their way and get all the way over to the right. Oop. I, of course, almost walked right into that bat. Mind the stalactites. Some good advice I received once from a friend of mine. Always mind the stalactites. You draw them out by walking under them, then back up. Now, there are no pits in this game. You actually cannot die. This is the path you need to take. So, just so you know, anytime if you fall off of a scene, it's just going to take you to another scene. There are no pits that lead you to your death here. And here is the kid that was in danger. Ah! Ah!
I'll help you.
Oh, that's reassuring. All right, switch over to your throwing knives. We have our first boss to beat now in this next area, and it's just this giant daddy longlegs over here. And if you're quick about it, he might hop up to the right, but all you want to do is use your throwing knives and just light him up as best you can. And once you finish him up, you're going to get a heart, and that means that it has restored your life as well as increased its capacity. You can see now we can hold 200 life on our meter. All right, once I have taken care of the boss, I'm going to quickly go to the left, take my tile south again, and we are out of there. Now, I've taken some damage here. I'm not really a fan of walking through with less than optimal life. So if you go to the right and back into the cabin where the guy gave you the mission to save the kid, he will now heal you up if you talk to him.
I can't stay here for a long time. I must go. Okay, you go. You go. Okay?
Off we go back to the left, and now we got to head back to Ko's little outpost where she gives us the missions, and we're going to get our next mission now that the kid is saved. All right, mind these stupid skulls. Okay, take the south tile. Now this cave is lit up for us, which is kind of nice. We don't have to guess where we are. A couple of extra sub-weapons, which I always enjoy. And south out of here to get back to this screen. Now, if we make our way back to the left, we will be able to interact with Ko again and get our next mission. Skip by all this crap. You don't need to deal with this. One more of these scenes. Oh gosh, the bugs, the snakes, they're so annoying. I mean, really makes you think of Rambo, doesn't it? You know, no guns at this point. Just a knife, just hacking bugs. Anyway. All right, back to Ko, and she is going to give us our next mission. The camp is located south from here. All right, so as we make our way back to the left, now we take the south tile, and we are moving towards the camp next. Now, this is an area where you got to deal with a bunch of stupid jumping fish, piranha, whatever they are. All I know is they are annoying as hell, and they're never going to leave you alone. All right, ugh. Every time you try to get by them. There we go. Got them both out of there. See you later. Use your throwing knives. Sometimes it can make it a little bit easier to take care of them. This one's just going to duck down. Oh gosh, another one just jumping around over here. Who knows? So irritating. There we go. Got ourselves some arrows there. That was nice. All right, work your way through, and one more scene to get through here. Oh, get out of the way. Oh, you know what? This one will give you speed, though. And I realize how that sounded. I'm not talking about that speed. But for this scene alone, it will make you faster that you can just jump over all those guys. So if you take out that first fish, it does make that just a little bit easier. All right, make your way all the way to the right here, and this is where you're going to get a key item you're going to need to stock up on. This is where we're going to farm a little bit of those health potions that you see in my status bar all the way to the right. So we just grabbed one here. If we take the south tile, work our way to the left, and then immediately take the north tile, we're going to be right back in this scene and we can farm another one. So we're going to do that real quick to build up our health for this next section so that we're not understocked for what we need going forward. So probably 3 more because I'll use one to heal myself in this little process. But this is a great farming area. If you've used health potions to this point, you can restock them here. And it doesn't take too long to do either, which is nice. 8 of them. Beautiful. All right, let's go grab one more. Man, these throwing knives are doing work for us. Okay. Get out of the way of the bugs. All right, we're at 9. Let's go ahead and get one more and just heal up, just for good measure here. And then we'll proceed. Jumping over the flamingo, just the way that Rambo was taught to do in his training. Always jump over the flamingo. It sounds like a euphemism of some kind. All right, let's do this. Let's do 1 heal there, which gives you 100 health. Of course, I take 2 hits from the fish because this game is awesome. And now we're going to head south and just exit to the left. It's going to be a little easier for us. There we go. Flamingo's a goner. All the birds fly overhead, and now we are making our way left. Again, another little homage to Zelda 2. Tell me these little bubble paths are not something that you remember from that game, right? All right, now that's a key thing to note. As I got hit there, I fell off of that platform. That is going to be important in this next scene because there is a very irritating part that if you get hit during crossing one of those bridges, you end up having to restart and do the whole path again. Hopefully I can get through it on the first try. But listen, these runs, they're unedited. You know, it might end up being one where we got to run through it a few times. I want to give you the real feel of what it's like playing through these games, because it ain't all sunshine and rainbows. You know, see how I tied that in there? All right. Good XP. Here we go. This is the scene where you have to avoid the bubbles on the screen and make sure that you don't take any hits. If you do, you will fall, and you got to do it again. Oh, that was close. Oh, man. That's why I jumped at the end there, because if I took that hit and fell back, I would have had to go all the way back and start again. But once you make it here, you are good to go, okay? And you'll be able to proceed to the right and get to the next dialogue section. Now, as you're playing this game, there are unlimited continues in this game. So if you are playing through this and you're just struggling, can't get through like certain sections of it or whatever, you'll always be able to continue from the last spot where you had dialogue. So in that case, this is a continue spot. If I were to continue, I'll start from right here.
I'll go ahead by myself.
I see. So this would be where I would continue. I'm going to switch now to my throwing knives because we have karate experts coming at us here along with gunmen. And we're going to want to take these guys out with 3 throwing knives apiece. There we go. There we go. There we are. Beautiful. Take them out and moving on. There we go. 3 for those. Oh, crap. Nah, I'm dead. Well, by dead, I mean I got drop kicked in the face. That should be enough. There we go. Let them move through. All right, beautiful. Now, if you wanted to get some extra weapons and sub-weapons, you could go over to the right there. You could also go to the right here if you wanted to get a few. I don't want to get any of them. So I'm just going to switch over back to my knife, and we're going to move to the left here. Oop. And I'm not really worried about taking these guys out at this particular moment. I just want to try to move through as quick as I can. Let them shoot and wear themselves out, but we're going left here. All right, now we're kind of at one of these camps. Big old daddy-o over here with a club trying to take us out. Not a big fan, but a shot with the knife will take him out. You can duck under these guys' bullets, but just make sure you're not swinging your knife or it will hit you. And we can pack on a few XP there. Now take this tile to the north. And we are almost to the POW that we need to rescue. Now, you remember when we started this game, Murdoch gave us very explicit instructions. Well, see, if you're swinging your knife, they hit you. Explicit instructions not to engage the enemy, but rather just to take pictures of the POWs in the camp. Well, I'm sorry, I just can't do that, Captain. These are my countrymen. So we're not doing that. So what we're going to do is we're going to get through this section and we're going to rescue the POW despite our orders. Now, if you have actually watched First Blood Part 2, which I have not, I'll admit that to you now. 4, 5, 6, good. What you find out is that this Murdoch, he's nasty business. He's no good. He's a no-good-nick, as they might say. And you need to make sure that you are not following his orders because if you do and you only take photos of the POW, it ends up that you have to come back and rescue him after, just making it that much tougher a mission to complete. So my recommendation would simply be... oh gosh, I hate these guys so much. My recommendation would simply be to save them the first time. Okay, what do we got? 76 health. I hate these guys. Ugh, so annoying. All right, one more down there. Let's go over here, and we are through. We get to the POW who is being held here. Use your knife to destroy the barricade and talk to this fella.
Please rescue me. Oh, sorry, my duty is just to take photos.
Didn't you come here to save us? Please take us out. So don't do that. Make sure that you save him before you leave.
I'm free. There are some more. I'll be back. Let's get out of here.
All right, so now he follows you, and now you can actually progress through the game. If you were to just take photos and not save the POW, you end up taking the helicopter back to base, and then they bring you back here to actually save him the next time. So you're going to go through all of this for nothing. So make sure you take the POW with you despite your instructions from Murdoch, who's a bad man. All right, I am not making this look easy, am I? I think we got to use some health here. Let's restore 100 health just to make sure that we're not killing ourselves here. Destroy those ammo crates or whatever they are. There we go. And we're going to take this south. Oop, see you later. No, thank you. And then we're going to go to the left and then immediately south again. Okay, and this brings us back to the area where Co was, where now we want to work our way to the left and get back to Co, basically. After we made it here, this was the area where we said we're going to go on our own. That save spot I talked about. Okay, one more scene to get through here. Let's switch back to our throwing knives. Oh gosh, that was dumb. We're getting very close to a new XP level too. I think we got to get to 300. And we're very close now. 2 more kills, I think. Oh gosh. Oh, those are only 2 apiece. How nice. Well, we made it back to Co. I'm so happy to see you're safe. What? Did you take the POW out? You were supposed to take photos only.
Let's get out of here now.
All right, so we're in trouble, but we're going to make it work. We have got to get rid of this. There we go. Level up. Beautiful. Making our knife just a little bit stronger. All of our sub-weapons just a little bit stronger, which is necessary here. Ooh, I am almost dead. Let's use 2 health potions here. Get fully leveled up. There we go. And now we are golden. Now, I'll be able to restock those health potions in just a little bit, but we first have to get back to our extract point with Co. So, first place I want to go... Well, I got knocked off the bridge. That's nice. First place I want to go to this tile here to the north, and then I think I want to go to the right here. This is going to take us back where we were when we were farming for those health potions. Oh gosh, I hate these guys so much. Okay, yes, back to where we were when we were farming those health potions. Oh gosh. Okay, take this north and then immediately back to the left and we'll get out of here. But of course now you are dealing with the endless rain of missiles that are trying to destroy you. And in this scene, of course, an endless barrage of soldiers that don't want you taking their POW with you. So, naturally, we're going to do this slowly but surely and try to take these guys out. Oh gosh, there we go. Oh, I hate them more than the fish. The jump kicking guys are the worst. All right, we've made it through that scene. More of these guys just waiting in the river here, trying to make our lives miserable. There we go. Got him. Oh, good. Got him too. Picking up a few more ammo on the way. All right, good. Well, so long. Oh, I tried to jump over him. Okay, more missiles now to deal with, because this game is totally normal. Ooh, we got super speed from that flamingo. Let's get the heck out of here. Up on the north tile, and we are back to Co. Whew, we made it. Cross the river to the west and climb the hill. Then you'll find the pickup point. All right, great. We are on to the third and final mission of this section. So let's get back over to the left and get the flock out of here. Up onto the boat. Can't talk to this guy. Let's talk to Co again. Rambo, something strange.
Look, that's an enemy boat. You sold us.
Right, we do everything for money. Don't move. Well, now we get a boss fight. This guy called in his goons, and now we got to take them out. Grab your knife, and you can take them out in one shot. If you don't feel like dropping off the boat, though, you can hit them from the boat deck right here. So if I were to duck down and use like throwing knives or something, it's 5 shots, it looks like, at level 2, something like that. But we are going to grab our knife to take out this jabroni who sold us out. And when we do, we get ourselves another heart, which increases our life capacity and fully heals us, which is beautiful. So now we are rolling to our extraction point with a little bit more HP in the bank and feeling good now after that big heal that we just had. Couple flamingos, couple low-flying birds. I mean, the fowl in this area is just very problematic. Up on this north tile, and off we go. Over to the left, deal with a tiger, deal with another tiger. Perhaps you should worry about catching his eye. The eye. You saw what I did. Okay, you're just going to make your way left here. Over the spiders. Now, this is a nice little part here. And I'll tell you why. When you take the north tile and you go to the right in this next section, there is a gorilla up here who contains a healing potion. So this is where you can sit to farm to fill up that stock again. So remember, I mentioned using them is not a big deal. We'll end up filling them again. This is that spot. Just bust out your knife. If you're at level 2, it's just one shot to take out the gorilla, and you can farm all of that together. All right, let's see if I can just get one heal and then full life. Ah, perfect. Oh, of course I got hit, but we farmed the last healing potion, and now we're making our way over to the right. All right, we're going to go to the right 2 screens, or maybe it's just 1 screen, and then up on the north tile, and then we have to cross a bunch of platforms to jump, which is a lot of fun. And by that, I mean I hate it. All right, up on the north tile here, back over to the left, a couple more gorillas to negotiate, and bugs. Of course, endless bugs. Which could have been the name of this game. With the development joke. Okay. Excuse me. All right. Lots of jumping in this next section. When you're running and jumping, you do jump a little bit further. So take note of that. Oh, gosh. The boulders coming down. I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder. Just make sure that you do your best to stay on that platform. The knockback is not terrible, but if you fall, you just got to make your way to the right and do it again. So that is your punishment if you don't make it over in one clean shot. All right, a couple of drop kicks I'm going to take to the face because it gets me in the game, kind of wakes me up. So I take those, and then if you make your way to the left, you are to the extraction point. Rambo, the pickup point is ahead.
Go. Thanks for helping me.
Rambo, I want to go to America with you.
I'm sorry. I can't take you.
I won't see you anymore. Goodbye. Let's take our POW and get the heck out of here. Am I right? Make our way over to the right. Jump over all this junk. Just avoid these missiles as best you can, and you've got to jump and talk to the floating helicopter by hitting up.
Headquarters, we found Rambo. He's taking POWs with him.
Emergency. Stop the mission.
What? I can't leave him stranded. I have to follow orders.
Mercenaries! There's treachery afoot, folks. At that time, Rambo, who was caught by the enemy, was being interrogated. I'm Commander Padovsky. You were sent here in an effort to free war criminals. I want all the details of your mission.
Doesn't talk.
I want you to radio your headquarters and say that you've been captured.
You will not talk? Okay.
Yashin! You're only an experimental animal for Sergeant Yashin. Your command has abandoned you. Do you still protect them? You must make contact, otherwise your friend will be killed. Make a radio call. Oh, they're threatening Co. Well, if you don't talk, it just continues on this cycle. You can not talk as long as you want. Eventually, you have to radio back. Report your position and status.
Answer it if you don't want to see your friend die.
John, it's me. Answer.
Where's Murdoch?
He's here. Give us the position. We'll come to pick you up.
I'm coming to terminate you.
Meanwhile, Co to save Rambo. All right, now we flash back, and now we play as Co, who has to go free Rambo from his torture chamber, I guess. An American spy was caught. I want to take him out. Take this medicine and give it to him. All right, so these people are helping us. If you make your way to the right, though, you've got to make sure that you are dressed appropriately for this occasion. If you talk to this miner, oh, what's on your mind? Just let me know. What would you like? Or would you like to buy this dress? And you have to say yes. You have to say, oh, this is a beautiful dress. Otherwise, you don't proceed. You look good in this dress. Oh, why, thank you. Thank you very much. Now that I am camouflaged, I should be able to infiltrate the enemy base because I'm showing leg up to the hip. It's just the way it works in the world. Co went to the camp to help Rambo. All right. Nice little straight-legged hop over those. Let's talk to this running gentleman. Did you call me?
Aha! This way, to the captain's quarters.
That was easy enough. Let's swing over to the left and into this door here. Good evening.
You must be the general's wife.
You want to say yes here. That's how lying works. What happened today?
I caught a spy.
So you have the key to the room?
Anything for the general's wife.
She got the key, using her wiles. Off we go to the left, and you want to go one more scene before we find our man Rambo. Come on, Co. Not this door, but this one. There we go. I'm opening the door now.
Thanks.
They've seen us. Let's get out of here now. And now we're back, baby. Rambo is going to do his damage. Of course, with nothing but a knife against a bunch of guns. There we go. Out to the right, and we will proceed. Oh, gosh. Let's hop up here. Get that guy. Oh, gosh. You're annoying. There we go. Ooh, machine gun bullets. That's kind of fun. All right, let's just hop over here. Oh, annoying. There we go. Got them both in one shot. Boom, boom. And now we'll head south and then to the right if we want to proceed from here. Okay. What do we got? Grenade throwers that we're going to need to be conscious of. I think we're also going to be running into a boss pretty soon, so we want to make sure that we are well equipped with our ammunition. Got some exploding arrows there. That should work well. Oop, let's not take a death here. That would be bad. Fill up a little bit of health. Using our knife, we can make quick work of these guys. And then off to the right where our next boss fight will be. All right, so we are going to fight against... he's like a biker that we have to deal with, and you can only hit him when he pops a wheelie, which, as we all know, when you're on a motorcycle, that is when you are most vulnerable. So, we're going to switch over to our machine gun first and light him up as best we can. And then I'm going to switch to my exploding arrows from here and see if I can't catch him with a couple of these. Oh gosh, I am not doing well in this. Got him with 3 there. There we go, got him on that one. All right, the exploding arrows did him in. We got ourselves a heart, which means more life capacity. And now we can hit this guy. Ah, forget him. Who cares? We'll get past this guy throwing grenades at us, and another boss is done, and now our life capacity increased that much more. A couple grenade throwers in here, as well as these, like, I don't know, like bowling ball throwers, whatever these dorks are. Just get rid of them. All right, good. Really, at this point, life is not too big a deal once you've gotten it fully refilled from beating that boss. It's not too bad to maintain decent health here. So if you want to just kind of run through here, it's probably not a bad idea. I, of course, will take out these birds to extend the amount of time I'm playing this wonderful game. All right. Once you go to the right here, we're now back at the camp where they helped Ko. So if we talk to this guy here, he's going to heal us up again, which is very helpful. And now we're moving on to the next section. Over to the right. Into the rivers again so we can fight these absolutely glorious fish that I can't get enough of. They're my favorite enemy ever to deal with. Just jump past them. I hate them so much. Just keep jumping. Who cares? Who cares? Okay, once you get to the right, now we're up on top of a waterfall, which is kind of sweet looking, actually. I have to admit, it looks cool. But you will get knocked off of it if you get hit by these bugs while you are standing on that blue area. So you want to make sure that you are over to this little gap here between the rocks and then press down an A or just get hit like I did. You're going to jump down here by holding down an A and then onto this north tile. That is kind of a little tricky part. If you don't make it and if you fall all the way to the bottom, you have to exit to the left and then go back into the right and try again. Now, when you get here, there's a really convenient farming area by hitting these two stalactites with your knife. And I'm going to use that for a moment because we have a boss to fight and I would rather just deal with them once I'm at level 4. So I'm going to just farm for a little bit here and take care of... Yeah, I think I want to get to level 4, which is technically level 5, because level 0 is level 1. It's, again, they should have just gone 1 to 8 instead of 0 to 7, but nonetheless. I think I just have to get to maybe 1,500, so we're already about halfway there with this farming point. All right. 100 apiece. These are great XP yields for this point of the game. All right, 1050, 1150. We're getting very close now. Can't remember if it's 14 or 1500. Oh, come on. Turn your body. There we go. I guess we'll find out. It's 1500. All right, beautiful. There we go. Level 4. We have plenty of throwing knives, but we're going to want our arrows for this guy, I believe. So it is a flaming golden hawk. And if you get just to the outside range of where the arrows can hit him, you can just get to the point where he's like ducking to the right and he doesn't jump at you. So that's why you want to use arrows. They have a little more range than the throwing knives. And once you kill him, you get yourself a heart. So now we're up to 500 HP total, which is kind of nice. Exit to the right here. There we go. Take care of that bat. If you do fall here, you end up falling outside of the waterfall area again. So it really sets you back if you end up taking a fall here. Just be, kind of slow and methodical with the way you go through here. You can jump over that last bat and then you're through. And now we got to get through these stupid bats and spiders in the cave. Obviously, why we would need the candle from that first mission. Oh, missed him. And off to the right. Oh, and now we got these cobras. Oh. So they shoot one at chest level and then one above your head. And that's when you want to time it, is when they shoot the one above your head. There we go. And then over, through. Oh, I jumped and I shouldn't have. And there we go. Off to the right. And now we're at a new waterfall where there is nothing stopping us from falling right away. So that's, well, other than this platform I couldn't see. We're going to make our way... No, do I make my way left here? Oh, left will take you back to the top of the waterfall. Okay. So I don't think I want to do that. Is there anything over here? Let me just see. Maybe there is something that I want to get on this waterfall. I don't know. Maybe I'm just insane. Nope, that's a boundary, so we don't really care. So I'm going to fall all the way down, take this guy out, and there is Ko. Now, if you've seen First Blood Part 2, you know what happens here. We're safe for now. What are you going to do? Going to Thailand? Then America? Would you please take me with you?
You're in danger here. Let's go back together.
Thank you. I'm so happy. Let's go. They're coming up behind us. Ugh.
Ko, are you alright?
Rambo, I can't go with you.
You're going with me to the States.
Rambo, thank you. Please don't forget me. They killed Ko! Now he's pissed. You can't just go killing Ko. Very shady business. All right, we have got to make our way through this next complex now over to the right after the love of the last 30 minutes of our life has been killed. We got to deal with that. So very, very deep emotional trauma that Mr. Rambo is dealing with. So he'll take it out on these guys by slashing them with a knife. New area now, some high XP opponents that we get to face, and a new boss coming up here soon. So just one knife slash with these guys should take them out. New grenades, that's kind of nice. Just duck under their bullets as you go through. Got a few more arrows here, beautiful. And now we are under the next boss section. This weird floaty orb. Yep. Right over here. Now, I kind of think that the arrows are a good way to take this thing out. If you can get it at ground level and just kind of keep... It just goes on like the DVD pattern. The classic NES DVD pattern, which is bouncing off the walls and just going and going and going. Just kind of plan it out where its trajectory is, enough arrows, and you get yourself a quick heart. And now we're up to 600 life capacity. How good is that? Can I go in here? I don't think I can. Yeah. There are a couple of doors here. You can only go in this last one, but it is a dead end. There's nothing in there that you need. So, I don't think... Is there anything in here we need? I don't think there is. I'm going to check anyway, just to be sure. There might just be ammo and stuff in here, which is fine. Some weird guys down there. More ammo. I mean, I don't hate ammo. It is Rambo, after all. Go down here. What's down here? Anything good? Machine gun ammo. Kind of dig that. More guys down there. Don't care for. All right, so we're going... can't go left again. All right, so it's just ammo. Again, there's nothing wrong with ammo. Just, you know, if you need it, use it. If not, to heck with it. You know? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in here that I need. All right, so we're moving on. Oh, exploding arrows. Kind of digging that. Thank you to whoever just subbed to the channel, by the way. For those of you that haven't, why haven't you? Obviously, this is your favorite channel, and I'm not sure why you wouldn't hang out with us. So anyway. Nope. There we go. Yeah, there just some ammo if you need it. But that's all we're doing in this little door here. Okay, off to the right, and let's go to the actual area we need to proceed to. A couple of landmines down here that you want to take out, obviously just with your knife, because it's Rambo, and that makes total logical sense. That would be how this happens. When that thing bounces like 8 times, it turns into a really weird red spinny thing, and then you can attack it. And it's worth 100 XP, which is kind of nice for leveling up. We are going to level up rather quickly from here to the rest of the game, so be aware that that is coming. Now, if you make your way to the right, you get the new fun music that it's just conversation here, so you're breathing easier. Here's our helicopter. Let's get out. You can't fly the helicopter. Well, fly without the key to the helicopter. Oh, isn't that just dynamite? All right, so we got to go back. We got to find the key. So let's do that. And you might say, well, Nate, you skipped a door earlier. Yes, I did. Guess what's in that door? The key that we need. All right, we're going to start by going to the left. We'll take care of these dorks along the way. These guys just have giant bazookas, which is a bit concerning. These are weird, like, xenomorph style, like, jump. I don't know what those things are. If somebody has seen the movie and can tell me why that is the enemy that we're facing, please do, because it makes no sense to me. All right, these guys just dropping Chuck Norris roundhouse kicks. I mean, letting us know what's up. Let's use our arrows and grab a quick hundo if we want to take this guy out, I suppose. There we go. 100 XP for that. Really, your knife, though, is the weapon of choice at this section. Take the south tile. I'm going the wrong way, I think. Hang on. Am I going the wrong way? Yeah, I am. I got to get down and get to that north tile that we just saw underneath. So use your, whoops. Oh, well, that wasn't good, but you want to drop down on that little orange platform. That will let you through to the bottom section here. Hack up all these crates. Take that guy out, and then we're headed up. All right. Once we are up here, go back to the left. And we are going to face another boss, which is just so much fun. There we go. Take that out. To get down there, quick drop down through this orange platform. But don't drop down through both. Don't hold the down arrow through both. Otherwise, you fall all the way down and you got to go back up again. There we go. Into this door, and we have the key. Beautiful. But now we have to fight Sergeant Yashin. It's time for you to die. Okay, that seems fair. And that tracks. Here's the thing with Yashin, okay? Don't even bother getting rid of the lowest... Oh, whoops, I think I did something stupid. I did do something stupid. I decided to not... I should have left that block on the second level there, and then he could never get in there. But I got rid of it. That was dumb. Let's do it this way, then. Let's go exploding arrows and just take this dude out. I mean, he's toast, right? There, he's done. Doesn't matter. He's not really that tough. Exploding arrows did it. Like I said, if I had just left that block there, I could have just sat here and hacked at him with a knife as much as I wanted to. All right, down we go. Oh, I got invincibility for a little while. That's kind of fun. Let's roll, baby. I thought I had invincibility. Oh, it's gone. Okay, so down we go, off to the right, and now we're going to make our way all the way back out to the right from this area. Another heart, another bit of health that we are now enjoying as part of our full setup here. And Rambo is going to get the heck out of here, and he's gonna... What's he gonna do, folks? He's gonna get to the chopper. That's right. He's gonna get to the chopper. Different movie, different star. I know, but nonetheless, that's where he's getting to. Okay, just let me have my fun. All right. Got hit by a fireball. No big deal. Not for Rambo. Oh, another one of these weird electrocuted guys. Take the north tile there, and then off to the left, and we're gonna get the heck out of here. Getting good XP from all these enemy kills now. All right, there we go. Take that out. Oh, geez. He'll drop down. Oh, whoops. There we go. Get him out of there, too. Beautiful. That was weird. Fun. Like I said, the game is full of bugs. All right, we leave through the door there, and now we are ready to go hit that chopper and get the heck out of Dodge. Go to the right, and off we go in the helicopter. Getting very close to the end of the game now. We just have some POWs to take care of, and then we're going to head out for good.
All right, let's get to the camp and rescue them.
Yeah, because he's got a sense of duty. So off we go back to the camp, and we are going to rescue the last of the POWs and finish our mission. So back into the forest one more time, the jungle one more time, and Rambo's going to clean this thing up once and for all. Kind of dig the music in this game. It grew on me over time. And down we go. Let's get it. All right. The south tile it is. This is where you're going to be able to store up, not only you're going to be able to farm some XP, but you're also going to be able to grab some medicine and store that up as well, because it sits right here in those crates. So, as we go through, whoops, and we're going to need to do this a little bit because we have, these guys are taking a lot more life from us now every time they hit us, and we need to be at level 7 we really need to be at level 7 in this with our weapons to get through this game the way we need to. So I'm going to take these guys out. We're going to farm just a minute to get the rest of the health potions that we need. Whoops. Oh, come on. Such a cool game. There we go. Jeez Louise. All right, let's fully heal up, and then we'll collect 3 more potions. There. Now we got our full potions, or full life. We need 3 more potions to be at full there. So let's do that because we'll get some good experience along the way, which we need. Oh, come on. No way he jumped then. You see how annoying it is when you are ducking and swinging your knife. It will still take your health, even though you're ducked under the bullet. It's very annoying. Well, the net there was only 4 HP that I gained, so I got to do basically another run of this because of that, because of how unclean that one was. So irritating. Ugh. This is... Alright. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Gotta get at least a little bit more, though. There we go. That was a clean one. I like that run. All right, let's just use one more. Let's go collect one more. It's really the XP I'm looking at now and wanting to level up my weapons before I proceed. So keep grabbing 1,000 every time we come in here, though, along with some health. It's not the worst bargain, you know? Crap. There we go. Oh, what? All right, whatever. 576 is fine. 5,100 XP. We're going to be up to level 6 soon enough. Let's go take these dorks out. And now we got some of these, like, freaking robot mecha warriors here that are taking us out. There's our level up. So we're at level 6, which is technically 7, working our way through the end of this thing. All right, we're going to kind of brute force this thing and keep working through to the left. Let's take him out. Good. There we go. Like I said, brute forcing this is probably the way to go for a lot of this now, because we'll have the ability to restock some of that health after we finish some of these missions as well. Okay, over to the left again. One more set of these to go through, these little passages, these green soldiers. There we go. Oh, darn it. Didn't duck. Okay, take that north tile, and then we are working our way through this camp here. Now, this camp is one where... Oh boy. This camp is the one that we're working through to get to the final POWs that need to be saved. Get ourselves some grenades there. Completely useless. There we go. What are we at health-wise? 276? It's not great. Okay, little mission here. Now, here's the thing. This area... Oh, boy. This is no good. This is no good at all. There is a jump power-up from this guy down here. And I'm going to get it just so that I can jump high in this area and jump back up onto the bridge if needed. So if I do take a shot, that's what that's how I'm going to save myself. Okay, I'm at 116 health left. Not the best. Very close now. Some big brutes up there at the top. Let's go ahead and heal up just a little bit. I mean, what are you doing? All right, machine gun bullets. I don't hate those. There we go. Oh, gosh. All right, forget you guys. Forget them all. Let's just get over to the right and get my POW. All right, cool. Get all of this out of here. Talk to my man.
Are you alright? I came here to get you home.
I'm weak. I think I'm dying.
Be strong. We can make it. Hurry, let's get out of here.
Okay, so just complete disregard for his concerns.
Oh, you gotta be strong. Life ain't about how hard you hit.
Wrong movie. Oh gosh. Let's go. Can we please? There we go. Cool, 500 from that one. Alright, got them both. Let's go ahead and heal up here. Gotta make sure we're not taking a stupid death. Now that we've got our POW, we're going to take the south tile here. And then we are, you see where we are here, we're right back to the area that had these like robot killer things. Oh, come on. Get off of me! Oh, jeez, so annoying! Alright, we're going to go over to the right here. And now that we have gotten through this, perfect. We're going to go stock up one more time on all of our health and then do the final run. Guys, I got to take a break. I'm going to come right back. We're going to fade out and back in, and it'll be the end of Rambo. Stick with me, okay? All right. We are back, and we got to farm a little bit. That is the plan here. So let's just... Whoop. The goal now, get all of our health back. It's going to take a little bit, but we're nearing and preparing for the final battle of the game. So this is, you know, it's known territory. This is what we got to do. So suck it up, Buttercup. Time to farm. And we will go ahead and max out our weapon level as we do it too, which will be nice. And we've gotten pretty good at this anyway, so it really won't take too long. 5 of them there. And I don't think I need to max them out entirely. I've done the last battle of this game enough now that I think I'm ready to do it with less than full health, but if you need to, you know, you've got the ability to get all the way up to full health if needed. Oh boy. That was really lame. What a lame shot to take on that one. Okay. Here we go. Let's get at least a couple more. Whoop. Oh gosh. Right in the kisser. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and just max out some of these, the health that we've got here for now. Alright, so we have 2 reserve health potions. Should be okay from here. I think what I want to do now... Come on, dude. I think what I want to do now is just... Alright, so we've maxed out our level for our weapon. That's great. I think all I want to focus on now is getting up to maybe like 6 of those health potions. I think that's probably good. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. How he avoided all of those knife strikes. That's just... Awesome game. Awesome game. And you know, I'm gonna take this time while I'm farming. For those of you that have stuck in there for this video, thank you. But, like, I don't think it's an absurd take to say that this game really is not that great. Okay? Is it good? Yeah, ish, right? Like, it's not terrible. It takes some getting used to, certainly. I wouldn't argue that it's intuitive by any means, but I don't think it's bad necessarily. I think if anything, I would probably characterize this one as potentially misunderstood from those who maybe are its detractors or don't like it. But I don't know that I hate the game. I actually think it's, you know, it's interesting the way that they tried to accomplish this. The map is a little different to navigate and get through, but it's not bad. It's a unique concept of how they engaged that, I guess. And they follow along the story, you know, along with the story of First Blood 2, so it's got enough going for it, I suppose, that it's okay. Movie games already are a pretty low bar of execution, you know, that we've seen on the NES. Like, they just do not make good movie games on this console, so maybe that is giving it perhaps some unfair latitude that I shouldn't be giving it, but nonetheless, that's kind of how I feel about that one. All right, let's grab one more life potion, and then we are going to proceed to the end of this game. And let's try to do it without losing a ton of life in the process, because at 500 health with 8 potions, I'm going to go ahead and say that's enough to get us through. All right, off we go. Okay, we have farmed enough health now, and we are working our way through the end of the game. Leveled up fully with our health, which is great. Let's make our way back to the left here. Take out this robot guy. Oop. Taking a shot in the face as well. That's never good for your health. Oh gosh, I'm just taking a lot of unnecessary damage here. Speaking of, there we go. Hack them down and on we go. All right, both of them out now. Oh, there we go. Just keep pushing through. Oh, gosh. Really bad. Really bad. Okay. One more of these to go. Oh, my goodness. There we are. There we are. Woo! Okay. Got a north tile up here somewhere, don't we? There we go. Head to the north, and now we are going to take this tile to the north here so that we can move through, okay? So this was a tile we didn't take last time we were fighting in this area. Now we are taking it. Of course, we are getting just smoked by the enemy here. All right, let's take one potion, and now we are into a boss land here. So we need to be frosty here. And here he is, this guy, just firing away. Hack him up with your knife as best you can. We might have to use a few potions here. I hope I have enough to get through. Let's switch to our gun. That's not good. That's not going to do it. Just keep hacking him with your knife. It's your strongest weapon. There is our health. Okay, the thing is, because you get a health recharge, you really don't want to use a lot of your health potions. I might have used too many, so I got to be real careful now getting through the end of this game. Oh, crap. And right as I say that, I take 2 shots right to the freaking head. Okay. Moving off to the right now, there's really only one more scene to get through, and that is the final boss that we'll encounter. Try to take this area a little bit slow. If you can save some of your health, it's all going to help you. I, of course, immediately lose health every time I say that, which is bold strategy. You know what I mean, Cotton? All right, get them out of there. Actually, not the worst. And this is where we go south, I believe. Is it there? Yeah, it is. This is the last part. So, this south tile brings us to the final battle. Here we go. To get out of here, oh boy, switch to your grenades. You have to take down that helicopter, of course, by yourself, and you're going to do it throwing grenades. You have to jump and hit it right in the middle section. Now, you're going to have 2 enemies on either side. The one on the right is going to give you arrows. The one on the left is going to give you more grenades. So you just got to keep avoiding the missiles, avoiding the projectiles from them, and taking down the helicopter. Here we go. Now, my strategy for this has typically been to follow along with the path of the helicopter and throw the grenades then. Now, you want to make sure that you take the grenade guy out and then switch quickly to that ammo once you have it back, right? Try not to waste them if you can avoid it. You can use them on these guys, but you want to just try to stay in the middle as best you can. Following along the path of the... Oh, there we go. Following along the path of the helicopter as it moves back and forth. Kind of run with it to the side. There we go. More grenades from that guy. Oh, crap. We're doing okay on health. There we go. Some more grenades for us. Good. 3 more shots. There we go. Oh, okay. We're all right. We're just a little hamstrung there. Come on. Oh, come on. We're in a terrible, terrible rhythm right now. 108. I'm going to die. I'm not going to make it through here. Because, of course, because I'm recording it. Here we go, guys. I have no idea. I'm not sure if I got enough. I have had a really bad stretch here. Let's see if we can do this. Let's just go. We got to go ham on the helicopter. Come on. 212. I don't know, man. Shoot. Oh, no. I can't believe this is going to happen. I have beaten this game 3 times in my practice sessions. No way! How is that going to be how it ends? How is that going to be how it ends? Where do we have to start over? From this guy? Lord help us. Alright. Goodness gracious, we got no health potions. Ugh. What a mess. Oh, we got no... Just the worst run of that particular section, maybe that I've ever had. Alright, we're going down here, I think, and now we're in the back. Yeah, we're back to this thing where we can farm potions again. Are you kidding me? This is so bogus. Alright, we gotta be sharp because we don't have a lot of life. We're gonna farm a bit here. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. There's gotta be a better way to do this. Hang on. Let's go with... Maybe there's... Alright, let's try something else here. We're gonna need to collect like 15 of these things. There's just no way around it. I can't believe I died there. Alright. Take this thing out. Alright, let's just do this as efficiently as we can. Let's lick our wounds, and we'll try this one more time. Really annoying. I wish I had that gorilla to... No, gorilla. Not gorilla. Gorilla. Yeah, I wish I had that guy to be able to farm these things right now. Going through this scene every time is really a headache. Of course, right as I advance. So annoying. Of course. Just brutal, man. Of course. I can't get hit again. Let's just use them. Now, I am going to face that boss again, so I think what I want to do here is get, like, be a little bit sharper on that boss and just get enough health that getting the heart restores all of my life and I save as many potions as possible. So that's actually a strategy I didn't do as well the first time. I need to be more ready to only heal when I'm near death and not heal extra at that particular part. So I will do that this time and see if that helps. We're still just inching along on the health front right now. Not ideal. Alright, there we go. I hate this box. Oh my gosh. The timing of it is so sensitive. Alright. Couple more to go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Just don't rush through this area. I've been doing that a lot more, or a lot less, and I've had better results as far as death that, or damage that I'm taking. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. There we go. Huh, I don't even need to bother with you. That's nice. 5 of them? Come on, Nate. Come on, Nate. You come this far. This jungle, it ain't big enough for the 2 of us. No, it literally is. It's big enough for a lot of people, actually. Oh, crap. I knew I was going to take a bullet right in the face. When I Leveling up fully fills your health. Did not know. Did not know that. Dig that totally. Let's grab that health and let's go. Off we go. 800 max health. And we are flying, baby. Let's go. Boom. Not messing around anymore. I'm frickin' Rambo. Let's go. Boom. Come on. To heck with it. Let's just use these. Might as well, right? Might as well use our ranged attack. Oh, well, or just get smoked. There we go. Ooh, and got arrows back. Shoot. Whatever. 604 health is doable. Take him out at distance. I'm digging it. There we go. Get out of there. Moving on. Guess how much I want to bother with you guys? 0. 0 bother. Get out of here. Arrows in the head, man. That's all we're doing. Patriot arrow? Alright, here we go. Are we there? Boss time? Let's go. It's just... this guy's gotta go. Oh, is he gone? Ha ha ha! Beautiful. Don't have to fight this guy at all. We're gonna be golden. So, there you go. That helps a little bit, is that if you get through the first boss, at least then you don't have to worry about facing him again. Now, the only thing is, I don't get that health restore that I was kind of banking on, but I think we got enough to make this thing happen right now. I'm not worried about it. We got arrows. Oh boy. Oh darn. Oh, okay. There we go. That wasn't great. There we go. Come on. One more down. Here we go. Guys, let's not mess around here. You know what I mean? Can we just get... can we take care of business here? Exploding... machine gun. There. Give me my grenade guy. Crap. Where is grenade guy? Thank you. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Well, 2. Come on, man. Always taking out the grenade guy. Come on. Focused in hard here, guys. Alright, let's wait for grenade guy. There he is. Here we go. Oh, I mean, this thing is cooked now, isn't it? Let's hit this guy with the machine gun next. Boom. Always grenade guy first. That was my mistake last time. Wait a minute. Did I lose my... I lost... Lost my sound! This is terrible. Hang on. Are we back? We're back? Come on. Hang in there with me, system. You're super close. I don't know why I'm losing sound, but we gotta get this thing done, and we did! Ah! We did it! Oh, it's just my headphones! Oh, at long last. Finally take care of the helicopter. That is the last battle, and now
We have to get on the chopper quick.
goodbye, Nam. A pretty fraught run with danger, but you get kind of a cool ending out of this whole thing. The airlift out of the chopper, off you go out of the Vietnamese jungle and back to base. And you've done it. That is actually the end of it. But there's kind of like a cool, like, closure dialogue that happens here, and something really strange that happens at the end of this game too. So let's airlift our way back to base and see what everyone has to say. Now remember that Murdoch, who said only to take photos? Well, we now know that he's kind of a traitor. Let's talk to our POW. Thank you, Rambo. We knew that you would save them. All right, you got it, buddy. Now look at this dude. He is frantically running around knowing that he sucks because he told us just to take photos. I don't make the orders. I just take them like you. I swear to God, this wasn't supposed to happen. It was just supposed to be another assignment.
Mission accomplished. There are more men out there. Find them, or I'll find you.
So, Rambo has his way, but then if you hit the B button, this is such a weird thing. You shoot out this weird Japanese symbol, and you turn the colonel into a frog. And if you talk to him, he goes back to his normal form, and then you can turn him into a frog again. This makes zero sense to me. Anyway, that's a little Easter egg, I suppose, if you've never finished the game. If you go down to the hangar now, we're going to talk to our colonel here, and we're going to finish this game.
You're tougher than I thought. Now you're free. John, where are you going? I don't know. This is a second Medal of Honor for you. You should give it to them.
Okay, you're free now. Come back with us.
What's there for me? My friends died here, and a piece of me did too. The war, everything that happened, maybe it's wrong.
Don't hate your country for what you've been through.
Hate? I'd die for it. So what do you want? I want what they want. Every other guy who came over here. I want for my country to love me as much as I love it. That's what I want. What are you gonna do?
Little translation error there.
Day by day.
What? I think it's supposed to be like, how are you going to live now or something? Day by day is the answer. And that's how the movie ends in First Blood 2. Rambo, the battle is over, but... whatever that means, the battle is over, but... thank you for trying. And that's it. Rambo for the NES is done. A smile from our hero and ending credits. That's it, guys. Rambo for the NES is now complete. Finishing the journey through this one, and one more game knocked off the list of all the NES, SNES, and Sega Genesis games that we are working through on this channel. Appreciate you guys sticking in there with me for this one. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you leave a like on this video if you're able to. Within the first 7 days of videos that go on YouTube, there is a new feature called Hype. If you are watching on mobile and you can scroll over to where you normally like the video and hype the video with some of your hype points, that's also super appreciated. YouTube has said that that is a direct way to influence creators to reach a wider audience. So if you're able to do that, really appreciate it. Otherwise, enjoy the, well, this is the end screen of Rambo. There's really no credits to sit through, so you'll have to catch us next time when we are back. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. I'll catch you later.